I'm head of special collections at the James G. Library at Texas A&M University Commerce, and I see lots of great potential for Google Broadband, particularly for our operation here. We have, over the past 3 years, done over 200 oral history interviews with World War II, Korean, and Vietnam veterans. These are video interviews, and we could stream those on Google Broadband.
It's really hard to do a lot of the work that you do on the internet right now without a broadband connection. Flash-heavy websites like our university website takes a long time to load on a dial-up. That makes it very difficult. And I think that there are a lot of folks in our community who live out in the country. They're stuck with dial-up, and it's very difficult for them to stay connected to the network.
My name is Gail Gordon. I'm the director of the Commerce Public Library. Our digitization project, which we're doing in collaboration with the university, would be benefited because we're digitizing all of our local history items and putting them up on the web, on a digital library on the web, and so that would speed up the process of our project and also make our collection online much easier to access for those people in Commerce.
My name is Harry Turner, and I am a member here at the Mount Moriah Church here in Commerce, Texas. I serve as deacon here. I am the church treasurer here, and also the church Sunday school superintendent. And being as a Sunday school superintendent means I have to be very knowledgeable about not only about the Word of God, but also about those things that pertain to our everyday society and everyday life. One way I think that we can improve or speed up our knowledge is access to computers. And one thing about computers, for example, in rural areas like we're not a large city, we still have in many homes a 56K dial-up modem, which is really obsolete in today's world of speed. And here we do not have speed. And once access to a broadband is available, then a whole new world of knowledge can be opened up to not only the people here in our church, but also the people within this entire community and the city of Commerce as well. So I can see a lot of potential, a lot of benefit. I can see where having broadband access would be a great value, not only to this church, but also to other churches, to our schools, to our hospitals.
In our healthcare facility, we have got a critical access, which is a rural hospital, and the way that we treat patients is to stabilize them and ship them. By having high-speed internet, we would have the ability to stream video to the places, Baylor or wherever we're sending a patient, so they can actually see the patient as they arrive, help us with the best way to stabilize that patient. When that patient arrives in that facility, they are ready for the patient, they know everything they need to know, and that patient is ready to be taken care of. I really think it would save lives.
Well, I think it's critically important that those who are in a rural area like here in Commerce, Texas, that we get an opportunity to provide internet services, in particular getting access to mental health issues that are impacting our communities, whether it's getting internet access to deal with substance abuse issues, anger issues, or clinical depressed issues. It's critically important that everyone will have an opportunity to explore the internet so they can get more information on treatment as well as getting information to assist individuals in this particular area.
My name is Jamie Adams. I'm with Izzy's Cakes. I'm the manager here, and I would love to see Google Broadband come out. We do not really have anything high speed here in Commerce, which not only is it a college town, it's also about local businesses, and for us, marketing and networking is primarily all through internet. We're a new upcoming business, and that's our only way to pretty much put ourselves out there to people.
I'm Brad Davis, and I'm a music industry professional here in Commerce, and I work with Billy Bob Thornton and people in Nashville and other folks in LA, and I would use the high-speed internet to collaborate on projects, movies, records, and that's what I would use it for. The faster the high speed, the better the ideas and the quicker the transfer.
Tell me what you told me about how long the files take you to download usually.
Sometimes the files are between 5 and 6 and 8 gig, and it's it's a 2-hour, 3-hour upload with a good system. So it takes a long time.
And this would make it a lot faster.
Yeah, it'd make it a lot faster. We could turn this place into a music mecca.
There are many students living on campus. There are like a few thousand people here. So when they are using at the same time, the servers is going down. All are using the same server at the same time. So we, the computer students, while accessing the servers or anything, like it's dying.
As an international student, it's really important to you to be able to use internet telephone service to contact your family back home. And so sometimes that doesn't work out here in Commerce because the internet connection is just too slow. Yeah, that's really important.
That's very important for me.
Yeah.
My name is Mike Odom. I'm an artist and an art critic who lives here in Commerce, Texas. I have been a resident here for 17 years. I believe that ultra-fast broadband connections that Google is proposing would have an immense effect on the cultural life of our town.
A lot of times my friends ask me why I wanted to move down to Commerce, Texas. It's a small town, it's a rural community, and one of the things I tell them is it's full of opportunities. This is a town that is rich with opportunity. A good example of the opportunities I'm speaking about is I had mentioned a year ago that it would be terrific if we had a community garden. And it was almost as if I no sooner had suggested this than 30 people got together in a meeting, and before you know it, we have a community garden. We're now in our second year, and the garden is prospering, and I think it's really a great way to build community. I think having high-speed broadband connections would be a wonderful way to help foster and build community. Community does not just exist in its own, it has to be fostered and nurtured, and I think having broadband would be a wonderful asset for our community.
Is it good?
Yeah, that's great.